can still use tech and enjoy the writing experience with 3 mods I love to do with my iPad. Gives it texture for writing, a great writing experience, and a leather-bound spine feel. Feels like a really classic notebook you want to use every day. This to me is the perfect notebook. All right, first let's check what I'm working with. Writing has definitely helped me do many things throughout my life. Everything from like making a final decision to start a business, and I remember laying on the floor like drawing out like great service plans my clients would use for many years later. And then just simple things, really daily top 3 list of things I need to do that day. And then I get to do an end-of-day review and like cross those things off. Okay, I love tech and I love writing, but putting them together, it just feels terrible. Normally you have a pencil and you're writing on glass. It's slippery and it's not the experience your hand was trained on for writing. So first we need to add some texture. I've used a few brands to add texture to an iPad. I really like Paperlike. They seem more established, better training videos, packaged really nicely. Instructions are the clearest that you can find, including videos, and they even include 2 films for the iPad in case you mess up the first one. I've always loved Spigen cases for iPhones and Androids. They're thin, they're about 10 bucks, the ones that I get. They're cheap, rubber, nice texture, great quality. So I wanted to give them a shot for this iPad. I found a really minimalistic case. I wanted it to at least hold the pencil, no cover, and I found one here. This thing is super thin. They even show off by allowing this edge of the iPad to be exposed, and is very careful to not interfere with the film. If you enjoy customizing an iPad, I think you would absolutely love to build your own PC. Not ready yet? Go to PCgiveaway.com. We give away PCs, but also we'll have really clean, simple build guides. Here's your parts and a really slow PC build video. You build it right there with me. Go ahead, sign up. I'm waiting. So we got texture, we got a case. It's still just a piece of metal. This does not feel like a classic notebook to me. Let's add some leather to this. Favorite skin brand? Definitely D brand. Great leather, typically outlasts my tech. I even applied a glow-in-the-dark circuit board skin to my laptop. Check out the video right here. So I want to put the leather on, and I had this challenge, and I'm thinking I wanted to trim the leather around the metal edge so that the metal could show through still in the leather on top. I put it underneath the case, and I was planning to like cut the leather out so it fit on top of the case. I couldn't feel comfortable with that. So what I did instead, I just put the leather right on top with plans to trim it off. I got it. So we put the leather on first. I like to put the tape when I apply a skin, and as soon as I put that tape on, I realized this may not be a great idea. Oh, tape, you better not mess up my leather. But anyway, it's aligned. I'm going to apply the leather, and then we're gonna deal with the scars later. So these tape pill scars, they actually look a lot worse than I expected. I mean, it looks ruined at first. Let's not do that again, but I got an idea. Oil is the answer. Just a dab of mink oil kind of revives the leather. The edge, it looks like the spine of the notebook, and at this point, I'm recovering the leather. I just couldn't bring myself to cut this edge. I'm in love. This edge is fantastic. It's not the spine of the notebook, but the curve. It really feels like the spine of a classic leather notebook. So this is pretty cringy. I just went overboard a little bit here. I really like to customize the technology. I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna have a little giggle here. We're gonna put the Windows XP symbol underneath the Apple and it's gonna show through. Well, I'm glad to try, but it just looked absolutely nasty. So these skins are really forgiving. I feel like I can peel it up, but one thing I like to be careful with is this edge. Maybe it's a mental thing, but I feel like it has a really good perimeter seal. I don't want that edge lifting up. I tried to avoid getting grease underneath that maybe 1 centimeter edge all around the perimeter. Just kind of surgically remove this sticker, put it back, and now ugly is gone. I'm pretty much done with paper. I can use this every single day. Finished leather wrap, it really feels like an ancient journal. I feel like mission complete here. We have a classic leather notebook, and this curved edge just gives a little extra touch. It just feels like what you might expect to feel on a leather bound notebook. All right, ready for your own upgrade? I'll have the links below. Texture, case, and the skin, easy. Go get them, get started. If you enjoyed customizing your iPad, you'll absolutely love building your own PC. Visit PCgiveaway.com and let's start your journey to building a PC together.